Welcome back, everybody, to Overreaction Monday, Week 1, guys. Our favorite series my favorite series on this channel over the entire year. We got Overreaction Monday, giving you all the crazy reactions to Week 1. So if you guys are enjoying this series, make sure you hit that sub button so you can stay tuned because we do come out with these Monday mornings every single week during this season. But let's go ahead and get into this video, guys. As you can see from the title, my overreaction is Daniel Jones good? Yeah, those words just came out of my mouth, and I have been a Daniel Jones hater for a good amount of time now. Since the Giants gave him that huge contract, I was just like, what? Why? But Daniel Jones honestly looked pretty good in this game, okay? So I'm reading his stat line for you guys. So the Colts absolutely demolished the Dolphins. If you did not see it, it was a absolute butt whooping, 33-8. And Daniel Jones, his stat line was 22 for 29, 272 passing yards, and 1 TD passing, but also on the ground, 7 carries for 26 yards and 2 rushing TDs. Daniel Jones, we've always known him as the rushing guy. He's very quick, he's a very big guy as well. But his passing, from what I saw, it was pretty damn good. He had a few deep balls or mid range between those areas, where he literally put the ball on the money. And on those, the dip it down passes, he was right on the money as well. He had a few throws, those like 7 incompletions, where I think he could definitely want some of those balls back, where he didn't put it directly on the line, or he just completely missed his wide receiver. But overall, for the most part, he hit his targets on pace of where the ball needed to go. It was almost damn near perfect. He took what the defense was giving him. Nothing was spectacular. He did his job as a game manager quarterback. And I'm not trying to tell you guys, oh, Daniel Jones, he's going for an MVP type of season. I'm not trying to say that, all right?
How does?
But what I'm trying to compare this to is kind of what Sam Darnold had a little bit last year. I'm not saying that the Colts are about to go 15-2 or whatever, or 14 wins or whatever the Vikings did. I'm not trying to say that. But I do think he is going to put a more resurgence into his name, where next offseason, where I do believe he's only on a 1-year deal, if I remember correctly, with the Colts. He'll hit free agency and be one of those guys like Sam Darnold this past year, where people may want to sign to a 2-year deal and see what he could do. I think he went through the Kevin O'Connell quarterback system, and now he's learned what he needs to do. I think he's going to have a decent season this year. Decent to above average. AJ, as a fellow Daniel Jones hater, what do you think about my overreaction there?
I think I will mark it as an overreaction. I am not falling in that. I just can't. I was itching just because you're talking very positively about Daniel Jones, and I'm not going to fall for it. Okay, we've seen this before. We've seen this with the Giants, right, where he has spurts. Oh, Vanilla Vic is back. Daniel Jones, he could be this guy. He could be the franchise guy. No. Earlier you said, oh, he was taking whatever the defense was giving to him. The defense was giving him everything. Their soul was given to Daniel Jones. The Miami Dolphins sucked. It was bad. It wasn't just like, oh, they didn't play well. No, they sucked. It was horrible. And okay. Daniel Jones played a decent game. Sure. Am I going to give into that and say, oh, Daniel Jones is back? Just like we talked about with Aaron Rodgers? No, I'm not going to go that deep, okay? Let's not forget that, yes, if you watch this show, you guys know I have the Colts being one of the worst teams in the league. Kind of shut me down here after watching what they did to Miami, but I think Miami is just that bad moving forward. But look at the Colts, right? Look at the Colts. They got their running back, Jonathan Taylor, stud running back. They have Michael Pittman. They have Alec Pierce. They have Josh Downs. They have very talented wide receivers that are able to get themselves open in the space. The only difference is now they have someone who would rather throw the ball than use his legs, right? And I know there's an argument that Anthony Richardson was injured the past or last year or the year before, that you had, I think it was like Joe Flacco throwing the football for them last year. But I think Daniel Jones, he's younger than Joe Flacco. He's more aware of these type of players. But I'm just not going to give into that. I'm going to say that the Miami Dolphins were just that bad defensively that they made a bad team look good. Call me a hater. I think I'm sounding like a hater. I know I do, but I'm just going to roll with that.
Okay. I'm not going to say you're wrong, AJ. Only time will tell if Daniel Jones is actually good or not. But I do think he has a really good chance to play his best ball with a type of running back like Jonathan Taylor, like he had kind of with Saquon Barkley for those years. A better wide receiver core, not great. But you have Michael Pittman, who is a great wide receiver. Could be so much more if he wasn't stuck on the Colts. But I think he has a really good chance to be good. Only time will tell. But he does face the Denver Broncos defense next week, which is a much tougher defense after what they did to Cam Ward. We saw that they are good after this week 1. So we'll see next week. We'll give a little update on week 2 if Daniel Jones is still good, quotation marks. But let us know down in the comments, right? If you agree with me and say, hey, Daniel Jones we could be seeing the best Daniel Jones ever this year, let me know in the comments. If you think I'm completely wrong, you agree with AJ, and we've already seen what this guy has, let us know down in the comments. But either way, let us know down there, guys. If you guys are enjoying these videos, hit that like button. If you want to see more of us, make sure you hit that sub button. It's totally free. It doesn't cost you anything, all right? So hit that sub button. And then tonight, watch us. We will be live. We will be reacting to the Vikings and Bears Monday Night Football play-by-play, giving you guys all the details live. So make sure you guys stay tuned to tonight. Until then, keep on grinding.